Emotional testimony in the trial of James Holmes. Survivors describing those moments when Holmes opened fire in that Colorado movie theater and killed 12 people and wounded 70, all of whom were just out for a night of fun. Despite the jurors asking questions, the defense chose not to question any of the survivors who spoke yesterday. Alicia Cunha is reporting live on this from the courthouse in Centennial, Colorado. Alicia, there was, we have heard, a very tense moment that happened in court yesterday. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Martha, the way the courtroom is laid out, witnesses walk right by James Holmes, and so far no one seems to be acknowledging his presence there. That is until shooting victim Marcus Weaver. Our producer who's in the courtroom, Jen Gurdon, she was sitting right there. She said it was pretty powerful. As Weaver walked up, and he's in the pink shirt there, he took the stand, but right before turned and looked right at Holmes. Now, Weaver testified about his own injuries and also about losing his friend, Rebecca Wingo, to the massacre. Also compelling, the testimony of Joshua Nolan, an Iraq War veteran. He is credited with saving his two friends as he sustained multiple gunshot wounds and now must walk with a cane, which prosecutors asked him to use to mimic James Holmes.
If my cane is the weapon, I can see him with the gun, holds it up to his chest, and he was pointing down to the ground, looking for other people.
It's important because the jury is looking to see his state of mind at the time. So was Holmes looking around wildly? Was he hurrying like a wild man would? Or was he being very methodical?
The admitted shooter, Martha, remained stoic throughout all of this.
And that stoicism is being called into question, right?
It is. Holmes' defense attorney, during opening statements, said that his client's stoicism, him appearing aloof, is a result of the medication he's on to treat schizophrenia. Now, one of the victims, Michaela Medic, she was killed in the theater, and her cousin has been in the courtroom to represent her. She says the other day she was one of the last people to leave the courtroom, and outside of the presence of the jury, Holmes was smiling, engaged with his attorneys. She said, quote, he could not get that smile off his face.
It made me realize how orchestrated this whole thing is. And criminal insanity is something that it's a legal term, and people should realize what that means. And he's not insane, he's evil.
Court gets underway in less than an hour, Martha.
Alicia, thank you.